Hello and welcome to another 380th video. Today I'll be talking about defense in depth. Our objectives today are: what is defense in depth, security controls of admin, physical, and technical, and then some examples at the end. Let's get started. Before we talk about defense in depth itself, let's talk about the fundamentals. First, we'll start with cybersecurity. In DoD Instruction 5205.13, cybersecurity described as measures taken to protect a computer network, system, or electronic information storage against unauthorized access or attempted access. Next, we have information assurance. DoD Instruction 8500.2 defines IA as measures that protect and defend information and information systems by ensuring their availability, integrity, authentication, confidentiality, and non-repudiation. Knowing these two terms leads us to what defense in depth is. Defense in depth is a multi-layered IA strategy for cybersecurity that provides greater protection against multi-layered attacks. As there isn't a set structure for defense in depth, the following diagram shows us a layered example of how defense in depth would look like, and a good way to explain the different defenses through the classification of security controls. There are 3 security controls. These security controls are administrative, physical, and technical, and each layer does something different. First, we'll begin with admin controls. Administrative controls consist of mostly policies, procedures, and awareness. As Air Force members, some examples of these would be leadership and commander directed controls, information assurance awareness training, a 100% paper shred policy, etc. Next, we will be talking about physical controls. Physical controls are essentially anything tangible that make areas not easily accessible. A couple examples would be fences, CCTV, biometrics, etc. Last, we have technical controls. Tech controls are security measures that protect network systems. Due to how expansive tech controls are, we will organize them in layers. First, we have the perimeter layer. Some of the measures used are firewalls that block unauthorized access, intrusion detection systems that monitor traffic and reports it, intrusion prevention systems that detect and prevent malicious activities, dematerialized zone that's generally between the network and internet, VPNs which allow users to have encrypted access to a network, etc. The next layer is the internal network layer. The measures include our VPNs, network access control that restricts access using policies, network segmentation that splits the network into multiple groups, network monitoring to monitor traffic, network IDSs and IPSs, network antivirus, encryption, etc. The host layer has the following measures: access control lists, log monitoring, disabling ports that no one will use, creating backups, ensuring security is up to date, disabling unneeded remote access, antivirus, etc. The application layer includes measures such as gateways and proxies, which are kind of like a middleman for data, content filtering, application shield, which restricts inputs and outputs of our firewall, access control, input validation, which ensures data looks proper and correct when put in, etc. And at last, we have the data layer that includes encryption, access control, data loss prevention, which is a strategy to make sure users don't leak sensitive information, and backups. For our first example, we have a picture of a restricted area using multiple security controls. It uses a CCTV system, multiple layered fences, and multiple access control systems. Our next diagram shows an example of administrative and technical controls. It consists of a layer security system that uses policies to assist in managing the system. It contains 5 layers that combine the host and the internal network layers together. And with that, this was defense in depth. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below.